What's up, guys? Concept of the day today: Occam's razor. What is Occam's razor? Occam's razor is a way of thinking. It's a philosophy of thought, a means for coming to conclusions. It basically suggests that you don't multiply assumptions beyond necessity when you're trying to, when you have two competing theories. You don't multiply. Somebody's shining out the lights at me for some reason. You don't multiply assumptions beyond necessity, and it's an approach for rational thinking. Basically, the simpler theory is typically the best, and that doesn't necessarily mean that the simpler theory is always going to be true when you've got two competing theories. A theory can be very complex and still be true, but the more complex that theory is, the harder it's going to be to falsify. And if you have an unfalsifiable theory, you have something that can't be tested. And if you have something that can't be tested, then you really don't have any way of knowing it's true, right? So just keep that in mind when you're. This is something you can apply to your everyday life. You can why am I not making gains on my bench press? You can look at I don't know. You can ask all types of questions. It's my genetics. I'm not sleeping enough. Not eating enough. I'm not taking the right supplements. I'm not following the right program, etc., etc. Or you can simply say, I'm not trying hard enough underneath the bench, I mean, it's not the best example, but hopefully it illustrates my point. If you take the simple approach of saying I'm not trying hard enough, you can evaluate all those other circumstances involved in what it means for you to try on your journey of, making gains on your bench press. And, that's a simpler approach for your circumstances than trying to question every other thing involved. I don't know. I think I just butchered that, but I'll come back with a better example at some other point in the future. But anyway, today's going to be chest and back. When it comes to back, it's probably mostly going to be doing pull-ups. Probably try to get some weighted pull-ups in there. Also see what the bench is like. And go from there. Try to get a few supersets in. And yeah, it should be fun. I don't think I'm going to keep things too crazy today in terms of the calisthenics side, because while my shoulder hasn't been an issue, there's still something in the back of my head that feels like you should just slow down on the pushing. You don't want to test things too much. You're kind of happy with the fact that that your capacity to do things are back. You don't want to get yourself injured again. But we'll see. I've been practicing my handstand push-ups more frequently, so I might give those a shot and see how those are turning out. But for the most part, I'm going to keep things relatively simple
on behalf
today.
of religion.
Alright, so I'll see you guys in the gym. Alright, warmed up a little bit. Did a few sets of pull-ups and muscle-ups. I am going to see if I can get more than 5 on 275 today. That's my goal on my road back to 315. So I've been doing 275, 5 reps forever, and I want to try to change that today. I got 6 a few I got 6 last week, but it wasn't recorded, so it doesn't count. Only the ones that are recorded count. So I'm gonna not waste too much energy today. I'm going to rep 225, maybe less than 5 times, and I'm probably gonna go straight into 275 after that. So let's see how it goes. And this thing is crazy. You look away for a half a second. All right. Probably just gonna do a few pause reps here, just to feel the stretch, make sure my shoulder's okay. One more. Bueno. I think I'm gonna take the shirt off because this thing is surprisingly warm in here today. All right. Second set. I'm gonna try another set of 225 just to see how that feels again. Typically I try to do legs on Mondays, but I've been doing a lot of legs the past few days, doing knees over toe stuff, so decided to come in and do chest today, which is, a lot of people say, make the meme that it's National Chest Day or whatever, but I actually find that it's National Leg Day. It's actually harder to do legs on Monday because everybody's on the squat rack. That's how I find it, unless you can come in during the dead time. So I'm gonna do bench today. And yeah, let's see how this 225 feels. All right. 275 up next. Gonna do some pull-ups. I will be right back. In case you're wondering why I'm doing pull-ups in between my bench, I've talked about this before, but your scapular muscles in your upper back are very important for stabilizing yourself on the bench. So I always try to warm those up before I start benching. So that's why I do pull-ups in between my primary or my warm-up bench press sets. So if you're not, at least engaging your scapular muscles in some way before you start bench pressing, try to look to that if you're plateauing on your bench. It's very, very important to have that stable surface to bench from. Not just from the bench itself, but from your own body. All right, I'm just going to do a pause rep here. Assuming it feels good, I'm going to get a spot for my next set, which is I'm going to go for 6. Pause rep, here we go. Easy money. All right. So I'm going to get a spot for my next set, and like I said before, especially if you're looking to, I'm way too popular today. If you're looking to train in the hypertrophic range with heavy weight, get a spot, especially on the bench. You're not doing any productive work by taking the weight off of the pins yourself. All right, that you can probably get an extra rep or 2 if you just get that spot. All right, I'll see you on the next set. It's probably that number 6 that I'm gonna use to help.
What are you gonna count me out for the lift?
Say that again?
1, 2, 3 lift?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's go.
All right, 3, 2, 1, got it.
Got some left now. Nice.
I appreciate you. Huh? Thank you, thank you. All right, so 6 down. Want to see if I can get one more set. I'm gonna try to give myself adequate rest. I'm not even going to do any pull-ups. You know, everything's gonna be focused on this next set. Wish me luck. Just I will take this on my channel. Gosh, huh?
You said you'll need a lift.
Yeah.
Got it.
I should have the first 5 okay. It's the 6th one that I'm worried about.
All right. I'm here for you. I won't touch it unless it goes down.
My man. All right, 3, 2, 1. Got it.
Do that. 2, 3, 4. Come on. 2 more. 1 more. Come on, push. Up. There you are.
Whew. Thank you, appreciate you.
Good shit.
Thank you, man. All right. That went better than I expected, so I'm gonna go for one more set. Yeah, just give myself adequate rest, stretch out the joint, and try again. I'm happy with that. Yeah, I've been doing 5 reps at 275 forever. So I'm really happy that I was able to get 2 sets of 6 without a spot. So I'm gonna see if I can go for one more set of 6. My goal is to see if I can get 10 reps of this, 8 to 10 reps within the next month or so before I start trying to move back up to 315. Since trying to rep 315 is where I initially got my shoulder injury, I'm going to ramp up a lot more slowly this time. Becoming an old man, a geriatric, trying to lift 315 pounds for a lot of people, that doesn't go too well. So I am going to box it for all the time as long as I can. That's the goal. See you on the next set. All right, 3, 2, 1. Got it, I got it.
Nice.
All right, that's good. All right, thank you, appreciate you.
Okay, no problem. You have many more sets?
No, I'm done.
Oh, you're done?
You need this?
Yeah, I'm thinking.
All right, came off a little wonky on that first one. I was off balance. It took me a second to get my balance back. It's all good. I probably could have got that last one, but I'm not trying to take any risks. All right, just doing a seated incline because it is way too busy to be picky. I really wanted to do incline bench press today, but beggars cannot be choosers. It is definitely just slow and controlled. This is my 3rd set, so I'm not expecting too much. Just focusing on the stretch and the squeeze. That's good. One more set. All right, 4th set, last set. Then I'm gonna move on to some archer push-ups and regular push-ups. And then after that, I'm not sure. All right. Do a drop set here. All right. Ouch. All right. Next up, I'm gonna do a very underrated exercise that isolates the pecs. I'm gonna do some archer push-ups. I'm gonna do them on dumbbells, but you can do these on the ground. You're gonna have a nice wide stance. Ideally, I'd have parallettes so these don't move, but this will have to do. And I'm just gonna go side to side, like so. If you wanna learn how to do a one-arm push-up, this is where you start. Then I'm gonna finish it up with some regular push-ups. All right, that's it. All right, set two. I'm gonna do this one a little bit differently. There's variations on this. I kind of make it up as I go sometimes. Come around down in the middle. Up on the other side. All right, and then on the next set, I'm gonna do a third variation. All right, this set, I'm going to exhaust one side, then exhaust the other. Then I'm gonna do some push-ups. See how it goes. All right. All right. Last set, I'm gonna go back to the first variation where I go side to side, finish up with some push-ups. See how I do. All right, that's good. All right, that's good. All right, so I'm getting a little gassed, so I think I'm gonna superset some pull-ups and some body weight dips and call it there. I'm gonna add some pounds to the pull-ups. I don't know if I'm gonna go higher than one plate, but I don't know. Let's see how it goes. This is my second set. First set I did all body weight. Gonna see how the second set looks with one plate, and then go from there. Get out of here and get some food in me. Hope you're having a great New Year's. Everything gets busy everywhere all at once. People go from doing nothing to doing everything at the same time. Society's weird. I wouldn't have it any other way. All right. Yeah, definitely not going higher than a plate today. Actually, I think I'll keep the plate on for the dips. All right, 2 more sets and I'm out of here. I'm out of gas. I think I'm gonna try a bulk this year. I've never done anything like that. Never been a bulk and cut guy. Always just wanted to be in shape. Didn't care about taking an approach to bodybuilding. Don't care about bodybuilding. But I realized that due to some of the goals that I have, in terms of wanting to get stronger or as strong as I possibly can at my age, that I'm probably too lean for all the things that I want to accomplish physically. So ever since I lost weight, I've always basically ate like I'm always trying to lose weight or not gain weight. This idea of bulking and cutting to get stronger, stuff like that, it never really appealed to me, but I'm thinking that I'm gonna switch it up this year, you know, and just see how it works for me. So in reference to these moments where I still want to work out, but I'm stopping because I'm getting tired. You know, maybe I'll keep some Gatorade with me or something, some kind of carbohydrate, or at the very least like a banana, so I can, you know, keep making gains during the workout, so I can actually make my workouts a little longer when I have the time. Usually I'm in and out, always supersetting things because I don't have the time, but even when I do have the time to take the time and get more volume in, I don't do it because I'm so accustomed to getting in and out within an hour. And I think this year I'm going to find a way to curtail that a bit. Could have saved that for the car, but here it is. I'm gonna shoot for 6 to 8 here. I think I'm just gonna keep the dips body weight. All right. One more set. One more set and I'm out of here. All right, the grand finale. Let's get one more set and get the hell out of here. By the way, my new gym track right now was Stealth and Grip. If you don't know, now you know. All right. All right. Get the crap out of here. See y'all in the car. All right. Chest and back complete, even though I didn't really get to do nearly as much back as I wanted to because I ended up getting tired. But that's okay because chest was my primary focus anyway. And the big reason why I tend to work back with chest sometimes is because, like I explained during the session, I like to warm up my chest pressing exercises with pull-ups for the scapular engagement. So I often tend to just, since what that looks like is usually me doing pull-ups at the beginning of my session, I'm often just like, you know what, I'm just gonna make it a back day as well. But my chest day was pretty good, so I'm okay with my back day lagging. I'll make it up for another day, on another day. But getting back to the Occam's razor thing, so now that I've had a little chance to think about it a little bit more and get my thoughts together, this is something that, this is one of those rational principles that's super important to me, because these rational principles, knowing how to think and knowing these principles, it's going to help you on your fitness journey. You know, it's going to help you not get suckered in by, you know, silly fads and trends and marketing gimmicks, influencers, stuff like that, you know? And Occam's razor is just one of those principles that you most definitely can use in your day-to-day life. So to give a better, more clear-cut example than what I was rambling before, say you're dieting, right? I explained before that I had this woman that she didn't believe in calories in, calories out. She says it doesn't work. And to somebody like me, that is an absurd statement, but a lot of people believe that. And if you're indoctrinated in the principles of rational thinking and you employ something like Occam's razor, you sit and you have two competing theories. You say to yourself, well, what's more likely? Calories in, calories out doesn't work, or I wasn't sticking to my diet properly, or I wasn't properly accounting for the things that I was putting in my mouth, right? I wasn't counting my calories properly. What's more likely? Now, if you wanted to actually legitimately use Occam's razor in that situation, you would look at the latter situation and say, well, I have to make a whole bunch of assumptions if I'm going to assume that, or excuse me, the former, not the latter. Which one did I say? Anyway, if I was going to assume calories in, calories out doesn't work, I'd have to make so many different assumptions. I'd have to make the assumption that, let's see here. I took some notes. You'd have to make the assumption that the laws of thermodynamics don't apply to you, or that the laws of thermodynamics are just completely false, right? You'd have to make the assumption that calories in, calories out doesn't work for people that employed that approach to losing weight, that it was something else. There's so many things that you'd have to prove. And the second law of thermodynamics has given us so much more than just good diet tactics. It's the reason why your vehicle works, your cell phone works, why you enjoy all the necessities of modern day life. You're going to throw that out of the window to believe that what? That you just can't lose weight? I mean, what's, you know, like, it's just a rational principle that, you know, can serve you well if you just employ it, you know, in this situation. And this is a woman that definitely needs to lose weight and, you know, go on a proper diet, but she's given up. She goes to the gym every day and just cardios her brains out, because she doesn't believe that she can lose weight via dieting. And she just continues to eat all the stuff that's keeping her out of shape. And that's a shame, you know? When you're not willing to employ rational principles, that's the kind of situation you get into. You believe in falsehoods and you believe your life is hopeless, or you believe certain goals are hopeless that you shouldn't. So anyways, enough about Occam's razor, back to the lift. Yeah, kind of like I was saying, inside the gym, it looks like I'm going to have to start eating a little bit more this year. I don't know if I'm going to start immediately. I might see how my bench press and certain key lifts progress before I start employing that method. But this idea of trying to progress in certain exercises and stay lean is a contradiction due to the second law of thermodynamics. I had to stop my workout earlier than I wanted to because I just didn't eat enough. I got tired, you know? Nobody can escape these principles. So, yeah, take heed of physics. Take heed of those with the education and authority to I don't know. I'm rambling here. Take heed of those that know better. And, you know, stop thinking that you can know everything just because you have access to the internet. It's not how the world works. Maybe I'll add something later if I can think of anything else, but I think that's it. Till next time, hope you're having a great new year. Peace.